Hello, my name is Zachary Coles, and this is for my mentoring in medicine application. I want to be a physician, um, mainly because I'm interested in the human condition. It fascinates me the responsibility that doctors are afforded to care for people in their most vulnerable moments, like when they're sick, injured, um, when they're in pain, or even potentially on their deathbed. My thesis mentor, she responded to the NRA's "Stay in Your Lane" comments about a week or two ago, and she had a pretty interesting statement that resonated with me. She basically said there's an intimacy that comes from operating on people. She's a trauma surgeon, and that really resonated with me just because I don't think there's any other profession that grants you the responsibility of saving a life, that you're inside somebody's body. It's truly fascinating, and also just the stress and pressure that comes from that. It's it's insane, to think that you wake up every day and you go to work and you're tasked with helping people's loved ones, with bringing them back to life, or even dealing with their deaths. So that's a great burden. And while this may sound arrogant, I think I'm especially equipped to handle that burden. Um, I think I think it's because of my challenges that I've been through that actually especially equipped me to handle that burden. I come from a rather humble home, I should say. We didn't have a lot of money. And of course, all of these challenges can sort of be spun in a different light. Like, they may sound like challenges, but they've actually, like I said, like I'm saying right now, they've actually helped me become a certain type of person. Um, but like, not having a lot of money has forced me to hold down a job since ninth grade, um, which can be seen as a challenge just because I didn't have time to participate in a lot of activities that I wanted to do. I couldn't do track all 4 years of high school like I wanted. I did it for a couple years, to be honest, but still, that's besides the point. Anyway, um, the challenge of not having a lot of money. There's also the challenge that I went through. My dad had lung cancer, and I think, that was my biggest challenge in life. So, well, yeah, one of the biggest challenges in my life. I looked up to my dad because of his independence. He was always that person that did what he wanted when he wanted, and that can be spun in a different light too. But anyway, that's one of the main reasons why I looked up to him. And when he got lung cancer, he became completely immobile, completely dependent. So there's that MCAT term. I think it's cognitive dissonance. I had to reflect and learn about life through that, and that was pretty tough. Then there was also the challenge of me going to Stanford University, which I got a full ride for. That was a complete culture shock, and there were a lot of challenges associated with that, from social to academic problems. Um, Overall, I think it's those challenges that make me unique. Um, I think they brought about a sense of empathy that I have for people. Another challenge that I went through is that my mom was addicted to drugs. She always talks about certain drugs that she took during my childhood. My dad was a functioning alcoholic. But because I saw because I saw certain challenges in my life, and because I've been exposed to certain things, I understand. I can understand people's different situations. Um, Finally, I think you should choose me for the limited number of spaces available for these unique opportunities, simply because I have an insane work ethic. I think you can talk to any of my mentors, any of my teachers, and they'll tell you that I'm going to get the job done. I'm going to take advantage of the resources you give me. And, one day I plan to give back. I plan to, whatever resources I get, I understand there's kids out there who don't have those resources. And so, one day, hopefully, granted I become a doctor at some point, hopefully I can give back and help, kids like me who don't have access. Thank you.